Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the next episode of The 100. This is Season 5, Episode 11, titled The Dark Year. So I think this is it, guys. I think this is going to be the episode that I've been kind of like been wanting to see since Season 5 began. Because ever since Season 4 kind of ended, and then it kind of ended with like the flash forward, I'm like, no, wait, I want to see what happened. But it looks like this is the episode that's going to kind of quench my thirst. So I have this thirst for needing to know what happened. I'm thirsty over here, okay? So give me this information. I have this thirst for knowledge that just never quite seems to get quenched. So will this episode do it for me? Let's find out. But before I do, I want to just talk a little bit about what happened last time. The biggest plot point is we're at the point of no return. Monty's algae farm went up in flames, literally. Octavia's like, fuck this. We're going to war. She doesn't want another way to like coexist peacefully with Dioza or whatever. She's like, fuck the negotiations or whatever. We're taking the valley. This is ours. So, we're at the point of no return now. Everyone's kind of marching to war. Now, I'm a little upset that Monty and Harper, they've been working on this project for so long, and I don't know, they didn't think to have anybody watch the damn place, because that's like their life force. That's that's the key to everything, where they don't need to fight over anything anymore. They have resources to kind of restart the land. But now that farm went up in flames because of Octavia. Now, I know people will probably call me a hypocrite, but here's the thing. I'm loving Octavia's story. Her descent into darkness, this evil Darth Octavia, her Sith Lord take on her character. I'm loving it. You wanna know why I'm loving it? Because she deserves it. She deserves to. Her character deserves to kind of take this evolution, this road, the peaks and valleys, the ups and downs, the side to sides. I love watching a well-rounded character who started out from the literal bottom, beneath the bottom actually. She was the girl under the floor, and she rose so far up the ranks. She skyrocketed in popularity. She was how many names? She's Blood Raina, Sky Ripper, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, Octavia's, I think she's probably the best character on the show. Like, I don't think there's anyone that comes close. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Raven's good. Who else? Ain't that sad? Because I'm just like, nah, Clark's annoying, Bellamy's annoying. Monty's good, I'm not gonna lie. Monty definitely turned himself around. Like, I'll say for the first couple of seasons, he didn't really have anything much to do, other than be that guy in the corner to kind of root on our main characters until the cast started whittling down to a couple of main characters when they started to move up the ranks a little bit. So, yeah, I don't know. Monty and Harper leaving that farm like unprotected or just like untouched. It made for a cool visual of seeing Octavia stand in front of the burning farm behind her, but damn, she really is like hardcore ready for war. So I'm guessing before we do this, it's gonna be this flashback type of story where we're gonna kind of fill in the gaps with what happened during the Dark Year, because the Dark Year is specifically referring to the bunker, because I think someone mentioned the Dark Year, and Octavia's like, "Don't you dare mention the Dark Year! I got us through the Dark Year." So I think the Dark Year is when they lost like what, a couple hundred people. I definitely want to see that. So this is gonna be cool. I don't know. Enough talking, guys. I just want to hop in and have a good time. But I do want to remind you guys, if you guys want to just skip the YouTube highlights, hop on over to Patreon. There you'll find the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusive reactions. So if any of that interests you, hop on over to Patreon. If you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking, hop in, have a good time, discuss it afterwards. All right, guys, here we go. The Dark Year.
Stand back.
where do they find these new tools and just new equipment and just pristine? You know what I'm saying?
Doc, we ready to get back to work? How the hell did you get here?
Okay. Play it forward.
I am on the right episode, right? Why am I drawing a blank?
A 24-hour loop. Clever.
Yeah, the Warrior as well was the last one.
Assuming they left this morning.
Yeah,
6
they're
days,
marching.
37.
Yeah.
You're all sick.
No.
That's why you took my mom with you from Polis.
No.
Why you helped us open the bunker.
No.
And now that you're back, she might actually do her job.
Wait.
Who the hell are you to call orders?
She just overdosed. If you give her more now, she could die.
I'll give you 24 hours to get her operating again. If she still won't cure us, well, I guess you both get to watch your daughters die.
Alright, so what I was thinking was they were marching the last episode. I thought they were gonna like have to fight this, so they have like a week before they can actually like make contact. Okay. So this is gonna be that episode that's gonna kind of fill in the blanks a little bit.
What?
Is there anything you can't fix?
Besides my leg? Nope.
Isn't that crazy that Raven's leg has been fucking like annoying her since season 1? That's crazy. Murphy shot her in the spine.
All right, we're all set. The antenna's aimed at Polis. Fire it up.
They're not looking for us anymore.
What do you mean?
Okay. You want to be useful?
If McCreary's moving his troops north, the WONKRU's on the march again.
Look, we can't be helpful unless we know all the facts.
The facts are I got played. They hacked the eye in the sky.
If McCreary knows they're coming, then we failed. It'll be a massacre. We have to tell him to go back.
Interesting. It's been so long since I've seen the last episode. I'm like, I feel like, and I haven't even edited the last episode for YouTube yet, so maybe that's why I'm still kind of like, I don't have the details in my head. So I'll let the show kind of take me where it needs to go.
Echo.
Wait, she's speaking trick for a reason.
And we'll get him be like Yos combo round. You done drop the shiv off.
They know we're coming. I'm going with you.
The hell you are. Trust has to be earned. Isn't that right, Colonel?
Echo's really cool.
Man, I never get the gun.
Yeah, why not?
I want you to see me like this. Mom, I need you.
We're in trouble unless you treat McCreary's people.
Clark, no.
Maddie, this is not up for discussion.
No, those people. Great.
Is a murderer and a sociopath who happens to need the same thing we do. If we help him, we live. His people win the war. We worry about the rest later. You have to be operating in 24 hours.
Well, less now.
First, you get rid of the pills. Then I want you to get my bag. It's under the bed.
How long has this been going on?
Too long.
What happened to you, Mom? You said we had 5 years.
Here we go. Cool.
We've only been down here for 2.
Okay.
1 year. Less with some luck.
1 year. Without a protein source.
We all know what the answer is.
Abby.
Eat people?
We'll starve to death.
Oh,
Will it be enough?
is that where Octavia
To last a
gets
year.
her saying from? All of them for all of us, or something like that?
Are we seriously talking about this?
Yeah, they're talking about what I think they're talking about,
What
right?
else are we supposed to do?
Or maybe I'm
What's the
fucked up.
solution? There is no other solution. You're marching us into a massacre. We'll see.
Echo radioed. Your enemy knows you're coming. Echo scouting now, looking for the best way in. But since we can't go back because you burnt the farm, since we can't stop because we'll starve, we thought we should let you know that you've killed your people.
Bellamy.
Enjoy your walk.
Okay.
What is it?
Pillbox. Gunner position. They're building one on both sides of the ravine.
Hello, beautiful. Guns. Look, I mean, they can't shoot us with what they don't have.
at Murphy hanging out with the girls. Foursome. I'm just walking out in the open, huh? Okay. Hey, you!
Drop the gun.
Why don't we just go ahead and pretend this thing never happened? I got a better idea.
Fuck. Damn. Okay. Well, this was not good. Damn, man. Really? You guys suck. Something cool. Something cool. Come on.
Be a big win.
Shaw, what the hell are you doing?
Let them go. Take me.
I'll tie him up. Kill the others.
What the hell? I was about to say it. Echo has something up her sleeve, right? Literally. Or Raven's gonna be like, where did that come from? Come to me, Raven. What the? Ungrateful.
Hey, John.
Hell yeah. Now we're talking.
I'm worried about Abby, too. When McCreary came for us, she put herself between a bullet and my child without even blinking. She's a brave woman.
So, what about this war? Are we on the right side? How does it play out?
The Red Queen will reign over the Green Valley. Who knows, Kane? Maybe she'll forgive you and Abby for defection and treason, and we can all live happily ever after.
I don't think so.
How do you choose between the monster and the devil?
And you're no angel either, Kane, so let's get that straight.
Maddie!
Okay, leave her out of this.
Please trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
It doesn't matter what you say. We're gonna get you through this.
Don't you let her decide for me. Not for me. If I die, you're never gonna forgive yourself.
She told me her mother was kind, loving. What happened to you?
Fuck. Oh shit.
What's going on? What did I do?
Maddie killed her with the truth.
Her heart stopped.
What can you do?
Please work.
Everyone in the comments are like, yeah! Abby's great! Is Abby gonna die in this episode? Is that why we're using her as this, as a type to frame the what happened in the past?
What we do here now, we do to survive. We're all that's left of the human race.
But it looks like a block of uncooked raw meat.
Wash it down with the vegetable broth. It'll make it easier.
1 year.
I don't know if I can do this. I keep thinking about the fighting pits. They died so we can live. Honor them. Don't let their sacrifice go to waste.
Ooh, this is kind of gross. I kind of like it, but it's really gross. Jesus. I remember when Abby even brought up the fact that they had to do this on the Ark.
Oh, it's hard.
They had to. The reason why they float their dead was
No.
because, like, one station resorted to cannibalism, right? This is crazy.
We all need to make this choice for ourselves.
There is no choice. If you don't eat, you starve.
There's always a choice, Abby.
Shut up. In this case, I'm like with Abby because you do have to eat. So when they don't eat, they're just gonna starve and die. Then what? Is that why we lost so many people? Because they starved and died?
You saved her life. Are you really gonna save theirs?
I keep forgetting Maddie has a thing in her.
Tired, Maddie. Let's talk about this later.
She's like the commander. Like all the commanders.
Need to see her now.
Bellamy, what do you want?
You don't need that.
The spy found us a way in.
Yes. Everybody out. I tell you this, we need to set some things straight.
I'm listening.
Once they lay down their arms, we share the valley with them. Real peace.
I want that too.
I wish I believed it.
Bellamy, you poisoned her.
Bellamy. This is how it was meant to be.
I'm fighting to get back to my family.
Ooh, she's not your family no more? Is that what we're talking about? Bellamy? Go piss up a rope. It's a creepy ass doll in the
I
background.
always loved watching you sleep. I know the feeling. I thought I'd lost you. I started taking the pills after Rally. You don't need to explain.
I want to know.
Yes, I do.
Good.
We did things to survive. Things no human being should ever have to do.
When they're hungry enough, they'll eat.
Listen to me. Nobody wants to do this. If they die from malnutrition, their muscles will atrophy, and there won't be enough meat on their bones.
I can't hear this.
You have to hear this.
What do you want me to do? Make it a crime not to be a cannibal?
I guess. That's why Cain was in the pits, because he wouldn't eat?
It's one way to fill the freezer.
That's so gross.
These are my people you're talking about.
They're mine too.
And I suppose you want me to make an exception for Cain?
No. Marcus is the key,
Really?
and the rest will follow.
Marcus! Marcus Cain! He's the key! Am I too soon? Ah, I'm too soon!
Who's with the guns?
Here we go. You'll find out right now, Cain. Eat or go to jail.
We honor those who died, so we could live. I give all of myself to you.
That meat cube is just so gross to look at. What do you think they're really eating? It's like fruit or something, right? Like, ugh. Nice jello. Oh, that's so nasty. Why'd you guys even attend lunch if you're not gonna eat?
Eat.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Maybe I wasn't being clear. This isn't a choice.
For me, it is.
Oh,
One of the men in the arena yesterday was my brother.
that's pretty gross. Is it like a mixture of all of them together in like a little meat puck?
He gave his life so you could live.
That's pretty fucked up. I like this episode, but I'm
mean
just
no
like,
disrespect,
this is pretty nasty.
but I would rather die with my brother than.
Olivia,
You are one crew,
Or you're the enemy of WONKRU.
or you are an enemy of one crew.
Choose.
Choose.
Damn!
You eat or you die. Please don't do this.
Davey, this isn't you.
Do it.
I mean, at this point, you just take a bite.
You eat or you die. Eat or die.
No, stop, shut up! Enough! I'll eat.
Ew, it has blood on it. Fuck. It's so nasty. Little extra gravy on it. Oh. Human bean juice. Yeah, I'd probably gag on that shit too. Like, I'd be like, can you like cook this motherfucker? Like, put it on like a barbecue? Grill it? I don't know. Something. Fuck. Maybe like turn it into a sloppy joes or something. I don't know. That's just a puck of just, look like raw meat.
It was me.
Just muscle. Ugh. That kind of made me like Abby a little bit more just because that was a hard choice and she made a hard choice. And she was kind of working with Octavia, so that automatically gives you points, so. What's going on here? Oh boy.
One death in this war is over.
We've been through this.
How can you still be against Octavia?
She murdered her own people to break their will.
She bore it, so they didn't have to.
Yeah, you know what that's like, right, Clark?
Not with her.
Oh yeah, you don't.
Told you that story.
Hello?
I'm ashamed of you.
Fuck yeah. Yo, Maddie, like, skyrocketing up the ranks a little
Listen
bit.
here. The things I did.
No, you
I
listen.
did for my people.
Maddie, just.
Now you're my people. I never said I was a hero, Maddie.
You're not.
Because I'm not one.
I like Maddie's like angry face. It feels like that's how she always looks, but she has a good angry face. Like I can never like foresee what she's about to do. I can't guess. Makes things exciting, to say the least, but I haven't been tracking how many days has passed, but it's been like a couple days, right? At least. Maybe we're like almost at the halfway point of them getting there.
Bellamy. Last of the rations.
Oh, can you wash your hands first? Damn.
Told Octavia we're taking 80 acres on the eastern edge of the valley. Grow something other than algae. Okay?
Everybody ammo up. Once the shooting starts, it'll take 10 minutes for McCreary's reinforcements to arrive, so don't use all your bullets before then.
Come on, Raven. Stop.
It's been 4 days.
4 days,
About to
okay.
go to war. Maybe you should forgive me for saving your life.
I love you. But I love you too. I see what I fucking mean. Oh god. CW bullshit. Anyways.
I'm not mad at you for saving my life. I'm mad at you for making me care about yours.
Aw, Echo. Maybe you can join Maury and
You'll be together soon.
give John a hand.
It's almost dawn. Let's go over this again.
Like, yo, Raven, Shaw, can you come over? We're going over the plan. Can you all be horny fucks after we win?
Once we're in the valley,
Mm-hmm.
everything we had to do to get there, it'll make sense. You'll see.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I like Octavia, but I also don't like it when she's being made to look like the bad guy. Like if she does all this and she's still like the bad guy and her reputation's like continuing to be dragged through the mud, I'm just like, fuck. I'm like, really? Octavia's the best character. She needs this to win. She needs to be right. She needs to be right, and I hope she is.
The baby?
Fine.
Good.
How's your neck?
Fine. You have 2 seconds to tell me why you're turning yourselves in.
That's all I need. WONKRU know you have my battle plans. They know every move you're gonna make before you make it.
You're gonna lose this war. Or you can get those guns off us and we'll tell you how to win it.
And why would you tell me that?
Because I won't let the devil in this garden.
Interesting. Interesting developments. I like this. I like this. This is cool. It's about to be over, right? Okay. Alright, guys. So that was the 100 Season 5, Episode 11, titled The Dark Year. Hell of an episode. Hell of an episode. That was really good. I wish we would get a little bit more of the Dark Year stuff, but from what we did see, definitely was a dark year. And Octavia, she had to basically bear the brunt of all this, so no one else had to. And kind of like what Maddie said, it was kind of like what Clark did at Mount Weather. But man, just seeing that, just the idea of all of them for all of us, like the origin of her saying and how that really came to be, and just the visual of the meat puck on the plate. I'm just like, ugh, God, nasty as fuck. And then Kane picks it up like with a fresh fresh shot up body, like with blood splatter all over the meat puck. He's just like, I'll eat this one right here with the blood on it. I'm just like, fuck, man, this is a good episode. This is a really good episode. The stakes are high. I honestly don't know where the story can go, and that's probably the best thing that could actually happen for the show at this point. I like what we're doing with all the characters. I don't think there's anything that happened in the episode that really kind of just like took me out of it or anything like that. I mean, even Abby. I know I haven't been like the biggest Abby fan, but even kind of like seeing her take position alongside Octavia and even kind of take up a position against Kane, that kind of gave her a few points in my book. And I don't know what it is, but so there's something about Abby that just kind of irritates me, and I don't know why. I mean, it had to have been ever since season 2, right? Like the early seasons of the 100, all the adult characters are ass. They're ass. They're hypocritical. Like they're just there to be annoying and to just cause problems. But there was a point in season 2 where season 2, I don't want to get off on a tangent, but season 2 was technically better than season 1. But then there was a lot of like poor writing choices in season 2 that kind of just hurts the story overall. But there was a point where Abby was like a criminal and she took like shock lashes, and then like an hour later she's chancellor, and then like the next episode she decides to just march onto Mount Weather with Clark, and I'm just like, but you're the chancellor. You're like, what? It's just it feels like the writing is just it was so inconsistent in the past that it just kind of hurt some characters. And for a character like Abby, who's supposed to kind of be a leader and just kind of just be so flip floppish, she never really knew where she stood, and she was just so she was just there to kind of antagonize myself and antagonize the characters I kind of cared about. So I don't think she ever really recovered ever since then. You know what I mean? But in this episode, her taking a stance against Kane, that actually kind of it gave her points in my book, and I actually kind of like that. But I'm also very interested in what we're doing with Dioza and McCreary. Like, honestly, I didn't think I was going to give a flying fuck about their story, to be honest. But right now, it's kind of interesting, kind of seeing, like, how they're kind of coming together, because they need to come together to stop Octavia. Like, Octavia is obviously, well, it's interesting because at first I was like, obviously Dioza and McCreary, they're the bad guys. But the way the story kind of evolved and how the narrative kind of unfolded and took shape, now we're framing the story from the point of view of now Octavia's the bad guy, and we're all kind of taking up forces. We're all coming together like the Justice League or the Avengers to stop the devil from coming into the garden, as what Kane said. So the story's like it's getting really fucking good right now, and the end of the season is literally the next 2-part episodes, which we're about to hop into right here. So if you're not watching this on Patreon, you're missing out, guys. So if you're watching the YouTube highlights right now, hop on over to Patreon because we're way ahead right now, and I'm loving the hell out of this. So you're missing out if you're not on there. But you know, no shade, no shame, nothing like that. I'm just saying, if you guys just want to avoid the wait, we're like super ahead right now, having all the fun in the world, discussing all that shit and good stuff. But yeah, this episode is really good, guys. And I really like how we're kind of like set up the narrative for the 2-part finale, which I am about to hop into. So once again, guys, Patreon, don't have to wait a week. And right now we're about to finish up the season tonight. So yeah, just gonna end it there. Take a little break before we hop into the 2-parter, and yeah, I'll just end it there. All right, guys, enjoy my review, enjoy my reaction. You guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety? The options available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The 100, Season 5, Episode 12, Part 1 of the season finale. Till then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.